Told you guys, you catch one of them little ones, and the bigger ones aren't far behind. Look at that for a fish, man. What is happening, guys? Thanks for joining me down here for another beautiful episode of Adam's Fishing Adventures. Can't go wrong. Today we're on this absolutely beautiful lake. We've been here before. It's literally nestled in the heart of North Yorkshire. It's an absolutely beautiful lake. There's a lot of bream in here. This peg that I'm in today, it's called the fence end, literally because it's got a fence end in it. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful place. We're going to be bream fishing today. There is some massive bream in this place. I've caught some of the biggest bream in my life out of this place. We're practicing for a match this Sunday. We was in a match last Sunday. That video did absolutely great. I'll link that down below if you haven't seen that already. It was one of 17 matches that we're going to be fishing this year. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, guys, if you haven't already, why not go down below, hit that subscribe button. While you're there, go right next to that and hit the little notification button, and it'll notify you every single time we upload an Adam's Fishing Adventure. We're going fishing 1, 2, 3, 4 times a week lately. We're in matches every single week until October. It's going to be absolutely great, guys. Obviously there's a plane going overhead because it wouldn't be an Adam's Fishing Adventure without one. Look at that, man. Eurofighter going over. Yeah, beautiful stuff. So yeah, we're going to be on the feeder today. It should be a good day. It's going to rain a bit later on. Hopefully might bring those bream on, get those fish on the bottom, which is where we want them. There's a couple of people here, but that won't bother us. We're in one of the pegs that we're going to be fishing this Sunday. We're in a match again this Sunday at this exact place. Yeah, it should be a good day, so we're going to get some decent bit of practice in. Hopefully we're going to catch some fish. Hopefully we're going to catch some nice bream. Get a net full of those together. Without further ado, let's get down there and see what we're doing. Right, guys, we're all set up now. We've got the Force Master out again today. You know I love this rod, can't go wrong. Most versatile feeder rod that we've ever used. It's what you want, man. We're giving away one of these once we hit 1,000 subscribers. For one of you lucky subscribers, go bag yourself some nice fish. Yeah, we're feeder fishing today. To start off with, we've got, I might go up just one size feeder. We've got a 15 gram feeder on there, little cage feeder. It's a Drennan cage feeder. Nice little feeder. We've got about a 2.5 feet Maxima hook length. It's like a 3.5 pound Maxima hook length. Going down to a 14 Kamazan B520. Beautiful hook, literally swear by these hooks. No fish ever get off these. A whisker barb. Beautiful stuff, man. We're fishing about 50, 60 yards out sort of thing. Just as far, this type of place, I've always found that throwing this feeder as far as the rod will possibly allow me is usually the best sort of place to be fishing, you know what I mean? So yeah, we've got all sorts in the way of baits today. Yeah, we've got 2 different flavoured meats. Those bream love a piece of meat on occasion, you know what I mean? You never know. And we've got some over here. We've killed some red maggots off, and we've put a bit of Ringer's shellfish, red shellfish flavour, man. Soaking them in that for a bit later on. Hey, once we've got this swim built up, put a couple of them on. Should be absolutely beautiful bait. Underneath there, we've got quite a lot of expanders and pellets and things. I'm just going to be adding this to feeder and trying some on hook every now and again. So these are just like 6 mil expanders. Beautiful for hook. Yeah, them bream love them every now and again. Over here we've got a lot of different pellets and boilies and things. See, a lot of carpers come fishing here, so on occasion we just try some of these, you know what I mean, band a couple of bits and bats on. Sometimes just dipping them in a bit of that's usually alright. We've got some dynamite bait, strawberry gillet pellets. They're decent for hook. underneath there. We've got these strawberry hard 5mm pellets. They're great for banding them. A couple of them or even one of them, man. Absolutely sack up, especially when it's warm. So I'll be trying all of this today. And then obviously we've got a pint of maggots, we've got some worms in the tub behind us. And then ground bait. We've got a nice dark brown crumb on here today. We've put some bits and bats in there, we've mixed a few attractants. Beautiful stuff, it's a nice fine mix. I've mixed it it's a quite wet mix this. I've mixed it quite wet just because I want it to sit on that bottom. It is quite deep in some places in here, so I just want it to hit that bottom and stay where it is. It's a nice day, it's supposed to rain a bit later on. The wind's literally right in my face today, which is like not what we want. Hopefully it's going to calm down a bit later on. But yeah, we love this place. We came here in March, bagged up, man. We had quite a few breams, say it was like freezing, you know what I mean? So say the weather's turned around a lot now, we're near enough into summer, you know what I mean? But say we've got this match here on Sunday, doing a bit of practice for. Hopefully we can catch some fish in that and do some good, you know what I mean? We need those points. You didn't see last week's episode, like I say, I'll link that down below. It's done absolutely great, man. Got plenty of subscribers and everything. It's got literally thousands of views, man, in the first couple of days. I couldn't believe it. Great stuff. So what we're going to do today, guys, anyway, we're going to start off with just a couple of alive red maggots. I literally never really buy white maggots. You get a few occasional mixed in, you know what I mean, with the red ones, so I'll just try them if need be, but I never really produce much on them. It's always the red dead ones that we like to fish with. On Sunday I'm going to be bringing some casters with me, just try some casters. You never know. So yeah, let's get going, man. Like always, we're going to get about 5 or 6 feederfuls of ground bait in before we start. Literally throwing this as far as it'll go. We've got the clip on. Line under the water. Give that a couple of minutes, let that ground bait fall out of there. Great stuff, man. We're going to be here the whole entire day, you know what I mean? Nothing else to do today, so hopefully we're going to catch some nice fish. Still wounded about that blank that we had on Sunday. Nightmare, man. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, and we got beat by a newbie as well, man. Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck. Has to be. There's this type of place. There is some big carp in here. Some literally massive carp. I used to come night fishing here quite a lot when I was younger. We used to come for like 4 or 5 days at a time. It was great. Had some absolutely beautiful fish out. Never had any of those big carp though, even though I was fishing for them. One day we did see somebody actually catch one of those big carp. He was in 2 pegs down from here, we was over the other side. And it was literally like 5 o'clock in the morning, all we heard was his bite alarm screaming off and we thought it was ours. So we've jumped out at tent, you know what I mean, had a look and it was the guy and he was flat out asleep, and I mean, even the bite alarms didn't wake him up, and we managed to get all the way around here. And he just got out of his tent and struck into this fish that was literally right over the side of the lake, man. And he got it out and it was a decent fish. I think it was about £28, man. Beautiful fish, and it was black as anything as well. Because this is like, say it's out in middle of nowhere sort of thing. And these fish are old, you know, like really old. And it was like almost, it was like a dark browny black. It was a beautiful fish. And we took a picture for him, man. He must have only been 16, this lad. We was the same age, like. Yeah, hopefully we don't catch any of them today because we're not equipped for that. I've known a few people though to like accidentally hook into one, and these fish, especially on like what we're fishing today, light tackle, man, they just tear off. You've absolute no chance. So yeah, guys, that's what we're doing today. Hopefully we catch some nice fish. Now I'm going to throw about 5 or 6 feederfuls in just to get this swim going. Change baits up here and there, just to see what they're feeling today, you know what I mean. Should be good. Yeah guys, I'll see you when we catch fish. Let's do this. Into our first fish, guys. Where are you? Took rod end right round. A little roach, man. Proper rip rod round. Literally about half an hour in. That's our second bite, first fish. Little roach, man. Good sign though, that means there's some fish milling about. Hopefully those bream are on the go soon. Can't go wrong. Throw him in the net. Whoa, we nearly lost him, man. What are you doing? Put him in the net. That was on a couple of red dead maggots. In fact, I brought it back as well just before that. And the maggots were smashed. But I didn't even see a bite, you know what I mean? Nightmare. I think it's just this wind though. It's quite difficult to see these bites in all this wind, you know what I mean? That's why we put the marker stick if you don't know what is it. Windy, man, it's windy. Over. Rolly's gonna take off, I swear to God. Yeah, this should be a perfect day for a spot of bream fishing, like. And this is literally what we do best, man. Love bream fishing. If it carries on, if I bring it back again, and the maggots are smashed sort of thing, we're just going to shorten the hook length just a little bit. Yeah, nice little roach to get the day going, can't go wrong. Obviously these geese are going mental again, obviously, you know what I mean. Beautiful stuff. I always like catching the first fish, man, it just sets the tone for the day. Just gets it out of the way, then at least you aren't blanked, you know what I mean, that's the main thing. Geese, man. Fair, there isn't as many geese on here as there was last time. There's about 50 geese when we was here last time. There's about 4 now. You all off sat on the nest somewhere. Oh, yeah, beautiful first fish, guys. Let's carry on. Hopefully we can catch some of these nice bream today. Wouldn't mind seeing at least one bream today. That should be good. Great stuff. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, that was a bite. One thing I do hate when I'm fishing, guys, and this always happens, I always find a big mound of line screwed up on bank. Like, this is literally massively detrimental to the wildlife in the area, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen birds and things all tangled up in this stuff. Like, best thing to do, like, is take it home with you, you know what I mean? That is the best thing to do. Whatever reason you're not going to do that, get yourself a pair of scissors, sling it all up like I have done there, and just chop it into small bits. You know what I mean? Obviously just take it home with you, but a lot of people don't for some reason. Just chop it up. Obviously I have a pair of scissors, like, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Just chop it up into little bits and then it's not going to bother anyone or anything, you know what I mean? Like, I just found all this mound up in bush, and I have literally, in this exact place before, I've seen ducks all tangled up in this, in line, just for no reason whatsoever. So there, look, we've chopped all of that up into tiny bits. Gone, you know what I mean? Not going to bother anybody or anything. Don't throw it in the water either. Oh yeah, ran over. Don't leave your line lingering about. Let's carry on fishing. As I walked away to put my waterproofs on them, what happens? Rod enders like this. Straight into a fish, man. I think it is. It's a skimmer. A beautiful skimmer. In the net. This is what we want to be seeing today, guys. Once these skimmers start, the bream follow. Only a small one, but that's usually what happens first. You catch the small one, and the big ones follow. What's it after rain for? Proper coming down now. Beautiful skimmer, guys. Like I said, once they start, the big ones follow. Don't go on. Just a bit of a tail, I don't know. In the net, throw my waterproofs on and carry on. Slimy as out, man. Beautiful stuff. So I'm going to throw my waterproofs on now. And we'll get back out there, man. Let's do this. Into another fish, guys. What are you? Oh, it's a Bream, man. Beautiful fish. Absolute beautiful fish. Yes, yes. Oh, what a nice fish. You all ready for this? Beautiful. Absolute beautiful, man. Squirmy. Told you guys, you catch one of them little ones, and the bigger ones aren't far behind. Look at that for a fish, man. Beautiful fish. Turn it is flat cam now, so we're just seeing everything, man. That is a beautiful fish right there. Let's throw him in the net and hopefully we can catch his brother. If one of these big ones turns up, these are shoal fish, you know what I mean? So fingers crossed, there should be some more. Has he got something on his? He's got a leech on him, man. We'll get that off. Yeah. There we go. Throw him in the net and carry on. Beautiful. Literally only a couple of hours in, guys. So the day's turning around a lot now. Hopefully we can catch some more fish. That was a beautiful fish. I love bream. One of the best bream. One of the best fish to catch bream, I swear to God. Look at this slime though. Ugh. Where's my rag? That was nice, that. Out of nowhere. That was on 3 of me red dead ring of maggots. Always works, and I mean always, that bit. There they are. And they're that alright. I might just dip them back in the stuff and throw them back out. Nice. Just get them dipped in the stuff. Ringers, man. Good stuff, that. I swear by that stuff, especially on river. You get any bream slime on your line, just give it a little twank and it'll come straight off. It's angled. Beautiful. I'm hoping that rain stays off now. Great stuff, man. This is literally what we're here for today. They're what we want to be catching on Sunday, but a lot more than what we caught today already. You know, there are some big bream in here. I once had a, it must have been £6 bream out of here, but it was a fighty bream, proper. Like, it took off and I thought it was a carp at first. And then it's come back and then it tore off again and I'm thinking, still thinking it's a carp. And I got it to right in front of me and it was literally been the size of my net. And wham, we stuck that thingy under it, man. I won that match that day, that was a good day. Beautiful stuff, man. Let's carry on. Got to rearrange the setup, guys, because these clouds are looking massively ominous over the other side. Over there, coming this way, it's literally just starting to rain again, nightmare. I have had literally the mentalest 10 minutes of my whole entire life, I'm not even joking. I was reeling a roach in, and like I didn't even know it was on. I was just reeling away, and as it got literally in front of me down here, a pike has come up out of nowhere and took this roach, I'm not even joking. It's just set off, like I didn't know what to do, man. It like took me completely off guard, I'm not even joking. It's took off, like thingy, clutch is going, you know what I mean? It's jumped out of water, and as it's jumped out of the water, it spat me roach out and gnashed. I could not believe it, man. The guy over the other side was like, what was that? I said, Pikes took me roach, man. I can't believe I couldn't film it. As I went to go grab the camera, I've knocked the camera over. Because it was all just happening so fast. And as I knocked the camera over, I thought, well, I'm just going to have to try and get this fish in, you know what I mean? And as I've like, just pulled into it, as it was like out there sort of thing, I've tried putting a bit of leverage on it, you know, try and get it back in. And it's jumped clean out of the water and just come straight, spat the roach straight out of its mouth. I couldn't believe it, man. Roach is dead now, like. Definitely gonna have to come up here dead baiting at some point. Here comes this weather now, oh my days. Literally, I'm so, like, adrenaline, I'm like this, man. I couldn't believe it, it was just out of nowhere, it was a pike like this. And it's one of them things, like, we go pike fishing all the time, we don't catch any pike, you know what I mean? And the one time you're not, like, specifically fishing for pike, wham, there one comes along, man, biggest one I've seen for years. Couldn't believe it. Anyway guys, I'm going to try and calm down and catch some more bream. Mental. Oh mate, I've kept the roach. Roach is here, what? There's the roach. It's got a big chunk missing out at the side of it, you know. I'm going to keep this and take it home and freeze it. And we're going to come back up here dead baiting at some point. It's a decent roach it was as well, I didn't even know it was on. And bang! I thought, what is this? Crazy, man, crazy. That guy over the thing just saw it jump out of water, like, what's that? Crazy. We only come up here pike fishing about a week ago as well. Didn't catch a fish. What I might do, I do have spare rod in back and some piking gear, so I might even throw it out today, you never know. We've got all day yet. Yeah, if these bites calm down a little bit, I might set that up. Crazy, man, crazy. Yeah, let's catch some more bream. Let's do this. Rain has literally just stopped. And as it stopped, a little skimmer. Is it a little skimmer? Little skimmer, man. Like, at least the pike didn't take that one. So gutted I didn't get any footage of that pike. It's been burning all in my head since it happened. Beautiful little skimmer. Throw him in the net. We've been trying quite a lot of baits today, guys. pellets and things like that. I'm not really getting any bites on it, man. The only thing we're getting bites on it were maggots. It was literally, she just rained for about an hour as well. That was crazy, that. Should we try a piece of meat? Nah. Tried some earlier on and we didn't get a bite on it. Might as well put what we just caught a fish on. Beautiful. We've had a good day down here. It's been like proper exciting. Caught some decent fish as well, man. Great day. Weather hasn't been that nice, but I don't know, I find the noise of rain quite relaxing myself. I don't know. Check this out. It's took that. What was that? That was mental. Something's took that on the way down. I don't know if you saw that then, that was crazy, I was getting pulled. I didn't want to strike. Weird. Yeah, it's getting on now, guys. We've got a few fish in the net. We've had an alright day, man. So we caught that pike as well. We played that pike. That was mental. Absolutely mental. We've caught our target species for today, though, which is the main thing. There we learn. It's good to come practice, you know what I mean, just to learn what crack is. And we have come, like, say it's Thursday today. We're fishing that match on Sunday. So it's best to go around the time you're going to be fishing, just so you know how it's performing, sort of thing. We're going to spend about another hour here. There it is, late afternoon now. This is one of those places though, come late afternoon it does tend to perform quite well. I did win a match here last year. Was it last year? Year before? That was the year I won the entire league as well. That was a good year, that. With this catch right here, I'll show you this. That was literally an absolutely great day, that, and most of those fish came at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And the other lad in that picture, he had about, I think he had a 7-pound 2-ounce bream that day, which was an absolutely beautiful fish. I say, and because most of these fish were coming late on in the day, we decided to stay on, you know what I mean, just fish on into the night sort of thing. And we caught a few more fish. It was a great day, that. So that was in a match, so that catch there, and so I ended up, me and my cousin, that was my cousin in the photo. I think I came first, he came second, or it's vice versa, you know what I mean. I'm sure I wouldn't, I'm positive. Yeah, that was a great day, but most of the fish always tend to come on later on in the day, so we're hoping for it to start performing a bit right now. It could be, I'm going to say this again, it was spawning season, you know what I mean. These fish like to do other things bar eat your bait in spawning season, you know what I mean, making fish babies and all that. But still, we still caught some, and those fish that we caught actually wasn't spawning, you know what I mean, because you can always tell by how they feel, you know what I mean. So I don't know. But it is that time of year though, so. Beautiful stuff, man. A good day. Yeah guys, we're going to fish on for about another hour. Hopefully we catch some more fish, fingers crossed. And I'll see you soon if we do. Well, I think that we're going to call that a day today, guys. It's like 6 o'clock now, I'm hungry, you know what I mean. What a day it's been. It's been like a crazy day, to be fair. Doing alright, man. We caught some fish. Caught that pike. That was crazy. Absolute crazy, that pike. That was mental, that. Yeah, we caught some nice. Caught a nice bream and that. Beautiful stuff. I just wish that weather was a bit better, you know what I mean? A couple of rumbles of thunder here and there, not what you want. The guy's gone home now. He went home when it was raining, man. Beautiful stuff. We're definitely going to come back up here and do a bit of dead baiting. So I've kept that roach, I'm going to freeze that and, you know what I mean, we'll come back up here and oil that about, see if we can catch a nice pike like that one we had on earlier on. Crazy stuff, man. So yeah guys, if you haven't already, why not go down below, hit that subscribe button while you're there, go right next to that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell, and you'll get a notification every single time we upload an Adam's Fishing Adventure. Can't go wrong. We're going fishing again this Sunday, we're in a match this Sunday, so it's the second match of 17 that we're going to be fishing this year. Should be absolutely great, so hopefully we can do some good in that match. We're coming back to this exact same place, should be a laugh with everybody. Beautiful stuff. Oh yeah, let's get these fish out water and see what we caught today. Beautiful. Yeah man, we haven't done too bad, have we? That was a decent fish, that one. Oh, they're going to be all jumpy. Chill out. Yeah man. There's obviously that dead roach that we hadn't thingied, that's in a bag. Yeah man. Some decent fish there. Can't go wrong with these couple of little roach that are wangling about. Can't go wrong, man. So you catch them little ones, the big ones always follow, always. Chill out. But yeah guys, there's that catch for today. Should we give away a t-shirt? Yeah, let's give away a t-shirt. Now guys, if you want to guess the weight of these fish that are in this net, I'll weigh them in a minute, obviously I'll know what weight it is, but yeah, if you want to guess the weight of this fish and comment down below in pounds and ounces what you think the weight of these fish are. It'll probably be £1.7 given that match on weekend, nightmare. But yeah, guess the weight of these fish guys in pounds and ounces, and the closest person, I'll pick a winner to win a t-shirt. Can't go wrong, I'll send it right to your door. Beautiful stuff. We was literally at the post office sending some people some stuff earlier on. Can't go wrong, man. So yeah guys, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you think the weight of these fish are, and we'll send you an absolutely beautiful Adam's Fishing Adventure t-shirt. Can't go wrong. I'm going to throw these guys back. We'll call that a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.